Welcome to Smooth Jazz Saxophone Lessons. I am Daryl Soul Sax Merle. I'm here to help you guys out with smooth jazz and gospel. So the question that I have for you saxophonists, and hey, if you play other instruments, this can be something maybe you could use as well. Have you ever sat in a church service or you've ever heard gospel music and wondered, if you're not a part of a horn line, what are you supposed to do with your saxophone during a praise break? I used to be in church in the environment, and I would just kind of solo over a lot of stuff, and it seemed to be like you run out of stuff. It's very fast. You can't do it so much. And if there's a guitar in there, they're doing a bunch of stuff. You got organ, you got a piano, you got drums. Everything is busy, and it's like, where do I truly fit to be a big part of the band in this kind of situation? One thing that I have been looking at lately, now that I get a chance to play saxophone in church a little more, is we don't have a guitar player, number one, so I don't have a guitar player to clash with. But if we did have a guitar player, they can still use chords and other things. But if I get a chance to slide something in, what could I slide in? And I thought, hey, I could actually learn some guitar lines because they are very repetitious, and there's something you could do to work things out in one of those situations. So today's lesson, I'm going to give you some examples of some things that you can do in the key of A flat on the alto saxophone. So if you got tenor or soprano, hey, you can transcribe this to whatever key that you're in. But I want to give you some ideas of some things that you can do, so you don't have to sit there and feel like, okay, this is a part that I can't really be a part of, besides, you know, playing the major lines that they have going on when that happens. All right, so let's get into it. I'm going to give you some examples of some things you can do, and then I'm going to give you a closer look. The first thing you can do is know what your scale looks like in the key of A flat on alto saxophone. That's what you're playing. So here's my example of the A flat major scale. Example number one, A flat major scale. Now we're going to get into our examples. So the first thing is what we call the walk up. It's that thing that you always hear that people do before they get right into the bump, right before they get into the shout. It's that dun 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 dun. It's very chromatic, and so it sounds like this. Example number two, the walk up, starting from the A. We'll do it again. This is going to be example number three. So you see, you hit two A flats at the beginning, G, F, to D, C, and you repeat. How many times you feel. And then the way I like to come out of it is I go, go up to that F, so I have a stopping point to go back to the walk up. Example number four. Hey, let me let you in on something. Did you know that I have downloadable lessons on my website? Yes, it's true. If you're a person that want to learn how to play smooth jazz and you want to learn how to play gospel and you don't want to go through a bunch of technical things, but you just want to pick up your instrument and learn how to build to that place to where you can play like you really want to play and make some music, then this is the website for you. If you want to make music as easy as you talk, check it out. Now back to the lesson. 2 A flats, G, F, D, C, see, once we get to that C, we go into D, and then we're going to do 2 Fs. Then we repeat, we start everything over again with a C, D, F to get back into it. So now here it is a little faster. And just like the last time I go. Example number 5. This is where we do the last guitarish type of riff. So what is that? A flat, F, D, C. Whenever I want to come out of it, I'll go to F, so that gives me a stopping point, and then from that stopping point I can do the last part of the riff, which is, so we have G, A flat, F, D, C. So you put it together, you get this. I'm going to do it again slowly, and then I'm going to start breaking down what notes I'm using. So, G, A flat, A. C is the next part. So, next part is F, E, E flat. Then I come back up to the G. So that's the first part. That's the second part. Together. Oh. Okay, now the next group of notes is going to be so the next group of notes is going to be, so we have E flat, D, C, A, C, B, B flat. We put that together, we have and you got to kind of put a swing on it. Okay, so that was E flat, D, C, A, C, B, B flat. Then the last one is going to be, Just like one of the ones we started, G, A flat, A, and then we have F, E, E flat. So that's the whole riff of riff number 1. Now the final lick of today, we're gonna go E flat, D. Then we're gonna do a chromatic from B flat up to C. So again we have. Then we're gonna steal a piece from what we used last time. So we got G, A flat, A, F, E, E flat. So we got. So that's it. Those are some things that you can use. I'm working on those things right now. So I'm sharing the knowledge as I'm getting it. I'm learning things. One thing I can tell you that you need to practice slowly first. And then as you get better at practicing it slowly, you slowly speed it up, and then you add it to the music. Now, another thing, you have to think about what's going on. Placement is still a thing. You have to know where to place things. So the more you listen to guitar players and keyboard players, you can see how they place things. So practice it slowly, work on your placement, and learn how to do these type things in other keys, because how many of y'all know that you might get in a situation they may not be in A flat. They might be in another key. So prepare yourself for the future. So please, if you would, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Videos will be coming out weekly. And again, we're going to be dealing with smooth jazz and gospel. Please visit my website. You can find out how to contact me. On my website, you can see any dates that I have upcoming. But for you guys, most importantly, you can go and download any lessons that'll help you get further than what I can show on YouTube. Go to my lessons tab, and you can find my downloadable lessons there. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.